digital economy, which is transferring the way to conduct these transactions, particularly in the digital payment, which we know as QR payment, which is transferring from another bank to another bank for businesses, consumers, and economics worldwide. These digital payments provide convenience, security, and flexibility, enabling some like transactions in any time, anywhere. Moreover, this digital economy fosters innovation and driving to develop the new technology in business models. And also, this population is underserved, which is challenges in some sectors served also in the private context also being high. Therefore, the digital economy presents immense opportunities it requires for the careful navigation and robust regulatory frameworks in this life and sustainability for the economics in the future.
Arising issues surrounding advanced technologies like AI encompass a spectrum of challenges and opportunities. First is ethical consideration. As AI become increasingly integrated into various aspects of society, there are growing concern about the ethical implication of its use. These include questions about bias in AI algorithm, the transparency and accountability of automated decision-making system, and the potential impact of human autonomy and privacy. Second is about job displacement and economic impact. Automation driven by AI has the potential to disrupt traditional employment patterns, leading to job displacement in certain sectors. There are concerns about the widening gaps between skilled and unskilled workers, as well as the need for retaining and reskill program to prepare the workforce for the job of the future. And lastly is data privacy and security. AI technologies often rely on vast amount of data to learn and make predictions, raising concern about the privacy and security of personal information. There is a need for robust data protection regulation and cybersecurity measures to safeguard against unauthorized access, misuse, and breach of sensitive data.
So let's go ahead and we'll start right at hardware. The physical components of your digital device. The pieces you can touch and feel. It's the circuit boards and wiring inside your phone or inside your computer. Think of the graphics card, or if you're lucky enough, the liquid cooling system. All of that stuff is the hardware. Software, on the other hand, is the digital bits that first happen at the operating system level, which brings me to our next section. Popular examples of operating systems for computers are ones we all know. You got Windows, Mac, and Linux, of course. And if you're using a smartphone, it's usually just a choice between iOS or Android. I know there's loads more, but there's just no time. I have to keep moving. I do want to point out, though, that operating systems perform a variety of basic tasks that we all take for granted. I mean, if you're on a computer right now, it's doing all kinds of stuff that you just expect. And one of them is networking, so you wouldn't even have this video if it wasn't for that feature. And with that, we rotate. Networking is obviously a big field. Everyone knows the massive network of networks called the internet. We can browse the web, partake in telepresence using Zoom, compute on the edge with 5G, create an internet of things with a bunch of gadgets. And you could even go beyond the internet. You could just keep going to a more anonymous dark web. But either way, any digital network you use, it's essentially like a bunch of telegraphs sending Morse code to one another. Only it's much more complicated sequences of binary ones and zeros. Just a little bit more complicated. We are able to manage these bits of information with coding, which is essentially the translator between humans and purely digital information. Our soldiers in this field are coders, and they have a wide range of programming languages available, from the very non-natural machine code all the way to simple Lego piece-looking blocks of code that kids can use with things like Scratch. But somewhere in between, you have the popular languages like Java, Python, and PHP. You can think of sort of the next level computer programmer as a hacker who is essentially exploiting code for testing and or malicious purposes. And there's a whole entire cybersecurity field dedicated to keeping our code safe from these hackers.
One of the low-hanging fruits of technology, especially for established companies, is to understand how technology can help you improve your current operations. I could use technology, for example, to lower my costs. I could use technology to improve my quality. I could use it to lower my risks, or I could use it to increase my speed, which, for example, in the world of e-commerce, has become a very important competitive criteria.
Yang cashless dan pay guna bank saja, so easy lah.
So the benefits that would induce non-digital SMEs to undertake digitalization would be mainly due to lower costs and increased sales revenue, improved customer engagement, ability to quickly adapt to changing needs of customers, the ease of advertising and marketing, the ability to offer more products or services, and increased productivity and operational efficiency, cross-border opportunities, and eligibility for customer initiatives and programs. Okay, so first of all, the area of respondents' business that have been digitalized in 2022 in Malaysian SMEs would be mainly due to the payments for 58% for the highest, and the same 49% for customer service and advertising and marketing, and the lowest would be production for 37%, and lastly non-law for 6%. In total, there will be payments, advertising and marketing, customer service, delivery, accounting and finance, sales planning, inventory management, production and non-law. Next would be the challenges faced by Malaysian SMEs in the digitalization transformation journeys. During that 2 years, 2022 and 2023, would be lack of necessary IT expertise and support for main 44%, and then subsequently would be the difficulty in establishing digital security and data protection, 42%, and limited budget for 40%, and limited time to research and manage digital migration for 33%, and the difficulty in migrating current processes to digital platforms for 31%, and unsure about what to prioritize for digitalization for 8%, and then reluctance for employees for 24%. Lastly, did not face any challenges for digitalization, the business for 5%.
Suggestion improvement for the impact of digital economy. First, enhance customer experience. Deploy AI-powered chatbots for 24/7 customer support, ensuring quick response times and improving overall customer service. Second, optimize operations. Automate repetitive tasks such as data entry, invoicing, and report generation to save time and minimize human error. Lastly, improve decision making. Utilize AI to analyze market trends, competitor activities, and consumer behavior, allowing for informed business strategies.
We are now in the end. So the impact of the digital economy, particularly in digital payment system, has profound public life, which is revolutionized in the digital making payments and convenience, efficient and secure, which the shift and also consumer behavior by influencing businesses, encouraging consumers and adapt from the digital platform and stay competitive. Moreover, based on the case study just now, the perspective of the supervisor in F&B services and in Sarjana Maji, which is located in the University of Pahang, Malaysia, the current economic challenges have made operating business more demanding. However, her expectation as to intent to adaptability and resilience based on the operation enhance the customer experience and mindset of economic uncertainty. In a nutshell, the digital economy amplified example of revolutionized transactions and time-free convenience and efficiency. So based on that, reflecting resilience and transformation power of the digital solution for the economics is more important to our future, and also it's become a great thing for the future. Thank you.